Farmers are leading the way when it comes to research and outreach focused on the relationship between agriculture and water quality. It's happening through the UW Discovery Farms program. Eric Cooley is co-director. We say good morning to you.
Good morning, Elaine. How are you today?
Good. Well, first introduce us to what Discovery Farms does and the mission behind it.
Sure. So Discovery Farms is actually part of the UW-Madison Division of Extension. And we are a farmer-led research and outreach water quality program that really focuses on that relationship between these very diverse agricultural systems, these diverse landscapes that we have here in Wisconsin, and water quality.
And the diverse weather that we have. You sent me some photos from winter, some of your projects, because this needs to happen year-round, that we're making sure our runoff and our water quality is maintaining its high standards.
Correct.
Let's talk about what this project is that we're looking at.
So this is some of the new sites that we installed this year. One of the unique perspectives that the UW Discovery Farms program does is, like you indicated, we monitor 365 days a year. So if there is water coming off the landscape, we are monitoring that water. And one of the things that we have to do, this is just in preparation for snowmelt, we have to make sure that the equipment is not impeded downstream by the water, so we go out and we have to shovel out all of these sites prior to a runoff event. So,
Let's talk about how the information gathered really does benefit our local producers.
So one of the real benefits of our information is not only does it help the local farmers, because if we really kind of understand the dynamics that drive both soil and nutrient loss in these agricultural systems, we can really try to target some management and conservation measures to try to mitigate that moving forward. And it really working hand in hand with the farmers, they want the best for their landscapes. They want to use the most that they possibly can out of the nutrients that they apply. So it really is a win-win for all and really ensures sustainability of those systems into the future.
And then on these sites, if you notice maybe some runoff or some sediment movement, do you try to change things and then gauge your results again? Is that the benefit of keeping these ongoing stations?
Correct, and it really is understanding, again, those dynamics, because when the soils are frozen, there are very different drivers than when they're not frozen. And we typically see about half of all the runoff on a given year coming during those 3 months when those soils are frozen. So we really kind of target different management and different conservation practices during those 2 time periods to try to mitigate any losses.
If someone's watching today and they're looking for those first steps, where would you advise them to go to get more information?
Well, I would love them to come to our website, which is just uwdiscoveryfarms.org. We've got just a bunch of information, anywhere from very quick fact sheets where it's just the highlights, all the way to kind of journal article publications that we've developed out of our data. We also have a number of different checkoff lists and kind of farm assessments. And again, go to our contacts page, and any of our staff would be very happy to help anyone that's interested or has more questions.
Is this program unique to Wisconsin?
It really is unique to Wisconsin. It was developed back in 2000 by Dennis Freem and the late Fred Madison, who just unfortunately passed away. And it really is unique in the fact that it's farmer-led. Farmers really guide our research, they help us perform our research, and we, again, really work hand in hand with those farmers to really try to understand the dynamics of these landscapes and farming systems. And we probably overuse the farmers that participate for our outreach because it has so much credence when it's coming back from our farmers that are participating.
So many farmers I talk with say this land is mine, but for a moment it's here for the generations to come. How does this program ensure that that's happening?
Again, farmers want the best for their landscapes, and we are really providing that additional information and detail that helps them make those management decisions so that they can ensure that their lands are productive far into the future.
Well, thank you for the work that you're doing. Some very interesting research, no doubt, coming out of these programs.
Thank you, Elaine.